Mark Cuban rejects Shark Tank company and threatens to take idea to competitors. Hey guys, today we are going to be talking about Mark Cuban rejects Shark Tank company and threatens to take idea to competitors. Let's get right into it. It is uncommon for an investor to take an entrepreneur's concept and offer it to a rival company. However, this is precisely what occurred on an episode of the television program Shark Tank in which Mark Cuban participated. Cuban threatened to present the notion to a competing firm rather than backing the original entrepreneur. Justin Crowe, the founder of Parting Stone, a cremation alternative startup that has been operating for 3 years, presented his business idea to investors during the episode. Mark Cuban was among the investors in attendance. Parting Stone collaborates with over 600 funeral homes across the United States and Canada to create polished stone that contains the ashes of a loved one. According to Crowe, this is a sentimental and comforting method for mourners to remember their loved ones. According to Crowe, his idea for Parting Stone came from a simple yet significant question. What does one do with an uncomfortable and awkward small plastic bag of ashes? Crowe was dissatisfied with the conventional options of scattering the ashes in a specific location or keeping them in an urn on the mantle. To explore new possibilities, he applied for and won a grant to work with material scientists at Los Alamos National Laboratory. Their goal was to create a novel form of human remains, as described by Crowe in a YouTube video released by the company in 2020. During the filming of the Shark Tank episode in the previous year, Parting Stone was on target to generate $1.3 million in yearly revenue while handling $800,000 in annual expenses, as per Crowe. During the pitch, Crowe requested $400,000 in exchange for a 5% stake in his business. He stated that the funds would be utilized to automate the company's operations and reach a more profitable position. Cuban disrupted Crowe's pitch by revealing that he had already invested in a company called Eternova, which is a direct competitor of Parting Stone. Cuban not only rejected Crowe's proposal, but also recognized that the entrepreneur had given him a fantastic idea on a silver platter. Eternova specializes in converting ashes into diamonds, and Cuban saw Parting Stone's offerings as an excellent complement to their current product line. Cuban expressed his admiration for the concept and announced his intention to bring it to Adele Archer, the CEO of Eternova. He stated that he was so impressed with the idea that he would see if Archer would implement it in the same way. Fortunately for Crowe, a few other investors expressed interest in his business idea despite Cuban's lack of involvement. The cremation industry appears to have a significant market opportunity since it is valued at $3 billion in the United States alone, according to market research from Ibis World. Lori Greiner praised Parting Stones as genius, while Kevin O'Leary expressed his interest in the company. O'Leary went on to explain that he typically invests into areas, weddings and death, which he considers to be a recession-proof. O'Leary's comment suggests that Parting Stones may be a worthwhile investment opportunity given its focus on the funeral industry. Greiner and O'Leary's joined forces and made an offer to Crowe, providing him with $400,000 for 20% equity, which they would split equally. Barbara Corcoran then entered the fray with her own proposal, offering $400,000 for 10% equity and a $20 royalty per sale until her initial investment was repaid. O'Leary and Greiner agreed to match Corcoran's proposal. The entrepreneurs were presented with 3 compelling offers from the investor, each with different terms and conditions. Crowe turned down all 3 investment offers, citing that Parting Stone generates revenue from both direct-to-consumer sales and business-to-business sales through funeral homes. As a result, he stated that he would only pay royalties from the consumer side of the business. Greiner and O'Leary presented one last proposal to Crowe, offering him $400,000 in cash for 10% equity and $20 royalty free from consumers, and a $12.5 royalty fee from business-to-business sales. Crowe agreed to the deal. Crowe expressed his excitement about having Greiner and O'Leary's as investors, stating that he plans to use their teams and expertise to expand the business and promote awareness of their product. Crowe aims to spread the message that cremation does not always require receiving ashes and that Parting Stone provides a comforting and meaningful alternative. He appears to be optimistic about the future of his company with the support of his new investors. Cuban's actions could be viewed as unethical, cruel, and even as stealing an idea. However, this is how the business world operates, and it is often characterized as ruthless and unsentimental. Business leaders are constantly searching for new opportunities and innovations to improve their bottom line and outperform their competitors. Therefore, entrepreneurs must be prepared to face such challenges when they present their ideas to potential investors. It is important to recognize that even if Cuban had not taken Crowe's idea, there is still a possibility that someone else could have done so in the future. This is the nature of the competitive and cutthroat world of business, where companies are continually seeking an edge over their rivals. Entrepreneurs must be aware of this reality and take steps to protect their intellectual property and unique ideas. It is crucial to have the right legal protections in place to safeguard their innovations, especially when presenting them to investors or partners. That's all for today, and we'll be sure to catch you all in the next one.